In honor of Earth Day, I thought I'd take a couple minutes to talk to you about all things green almonds. Green almonds can be eaten this stage, which is about 6 weeks after the blooms have fallen off the almond trees. In countries where almonds grow historically, such as the Eastern Mediterranean, Turkey, Spain, southern France, they may be munched on whole, perhaps dipped in a little salt, or they may be cracked open. Now this can be done between your teeth. They're not hard at all. But when you crack them open, you'll see inside you have what will become the nut. This green exterior, which is still crunchy and edible right now, will become the hull. This part inside that's starting to firm will become the shell. But here, this fresh pod is quite juicy and fresh and like a cucumber. So it's pleasant to eat, not just a novelty celebrating spring. Another thing that I've found that you can do with green almonds is you can slice them very thinly. I often do this on a handheld slicer, such as the one that you'd use to slice cucumbers or radishes into salad. And these fine, crispy little bits are delicious in a salad or as a garnish on vegetables. I often put them on asparagus, another seasonal food, or I've sauteed them and served them with fish. And another thing, especially in the cuisines in Persia, Iran, Israel, is that the green almonds, when they're whole and still tender like this, and I'm filming on Earth Day, which is April 22nd, but maybe for a few more weeks, the whole pod can be thrown into stews, and you'll often find it in stews made with lamb and such. And here is some green almonds that I've stewed with vegetables. I've also done it with veal, and they become extremely tender and soft with a taste just like artichokes, and this is a revelation to me. Another thing that I do every year when I receive green almonds is I make an almond liqueur. And in parts of the world where tree nuts grow, you find a tradition of making such liqueurs, either with these immature buds or with the nuts just as they're about to be harvested. There's a whole tradition of walnut liqueur in southern France and Italy, for example. Each year I'm fortunate to receive these green almonds because of my enthusiasm for all things almond and my friendship with the people at Stewart and Jasper. They're almond growers in California who send them to me each year so I can amuse myself. But playing with green almonds and eating them is important to me because, of course, their arresting color after the dull of winter is quite exciting, but also they symbolize something new, a new season, and what's to come. And in the world we live today, we can only hope that it will bring better things. You can read about green almonds on my website, priscillamartel.com. The recipes I've mentioned are there and links to where to buy these things. And here is some green almonds that I've stewed with vegetables. I've also done it with veal, and they become extremely tender and soft with a taste just like artichokes, and this is a revelation to me. Another thing that I do every year when I receive green almonds is I make an almond liqueur. And in parts of the world where tree nuts grow, you find a tradition of making such